Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna go ahead and continue with our next build. If you have seen the last episode, I shown you this car before, this road runner right here. So I was able to get this at the salvage yard. So we're gonna go ahead and try to make some money of this. I need to go ahead and try and flip this for sure. So let's not waste too much time, guys. I want to go ahead and take this for a wash, and then we can go ahead and begin with the rebuild. Let's get it. All right, let me go ahead and just wash this bad boy, and then over here I'm gonna go ahead and take the pleasure of doesn't really look that bad though. All right, let's go ahead and do a little bit of detailing here so that we can work with a really fresh, nice car. Well, as fresh as it can be. So I'm gonna go ahead and dismantle pretty much everything, and I'm gonna go ahead and put some new parts on this, and of course sell whatever parts I am not gonna be using. All right, let's go ahead and take it inside. Lifter A, mate. Okay, let's not waste too much time on this. You know the drill, how we do things around here. It might not be the correct way, but we get things done anyways. All right, let me go ahead and take it to lifter A and drain some oil out of this bad boy. Oh, there was some oil in there, very dark oil indeed. All right, let's go ahead and take this back. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take the pleasure of dismantling everything. So let me go ahead and get right to it. Alrighty guys, almost done taking out this suspension here, and I think everything else should go smooth after that. Alright, let me go ahead and take out this brake shoe. Last but not least, the two pieces. Alright, so my thinking is that I'm just gonna go ahead and dismantle everything, and then I'm going to really buy new parts for this thing, regular parts. We are not trying to boost any type of any type of horsepower or anything like that. I just want to flip this on a quick, just hoping to make a little bit more money, that's all. All right, let me go ahead and take out this engine. Yep. And with that said, let me go ahead and take out everything inside the engine bay here. Go ahead and take out the battery. I'm gonna need to go ahead and go charge that. All right, yeah, whatever. Whatever, mate. It's too much, it's too much. All right, let me go ahead and take off the fuse box. I was wondering whether this thing is a fuse box or not. This fuse box thing is the new thing in this game, isn't it? I don't think the 2018 had the fuse box requirements and all that. Yeah. Can't wait to get the DLCs though. If I get the DLCs, the coming episodes will be sick though still. Alright, so everything is pretty much stripped down to the bone. Alright, I need to go ahead and take the engine over here. Alright, and let me go ahead and add this bad boy here. I'm gonna go ahead and continue to dismantle this, and then I'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, just taking out a few touches here. Kinda took a while. This is one of those annoying type of engines where you gotta take out every single little thing that's involved with it. All right, so we are done with that. I think I'm ready to go ahead and just mark my parts up, and then go ahead and buy some. All right, let me go ahead and do this here real quick, and see what's going on here. All right, I think I am ready to start buying my parts here. So let me go ahead and begin this process. It's gonna take a while, but you need to go ahead and get right into it, because we are buying pretty much everything new here. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, we are pretty much almost there in terms of the parts that I need. I'm just gonna go ahead and get these here real quick, and then we should be ready to I'm overbuying some of this because I don't even know how many I need, so I'll just get like 5 of these. I don't even know how many I need, but it is what it is. Get like 4 of these. All right, trying to minimize having to buy too many parts. I mean, having to come back and buy parts over here as much as possible. Let's go ahead and get this starter. I think with this, I am pretty much done in terms of everything else. The only thing that I'll be left with will be like the body parts and the interior or something like that. All right, let's go ahead and begin our install. Okay, let's go ahead and make this this engine right now. I think I have all the parts, so everything should be more or less plug and play. You know what I mean? I don't need to be going back and forth trying to buy this or buy that. I think I was able to get everything that I need here. Hopefully you cannot be 100% with these things, you know. I'm just hoping that I was able to do so. All right. Alrighty, last but not least, and we're gonna go ahead and throw this in. Put our old pen in. All right. Get this old pen in, and we should be able to rotate and then focus on one side. I'll just go ahead and put one side, and then when I come back, pretty much done this engine. It shouldn't take me that long. The only annoying part is like at the top of this engine head over here. It requires a lot of stuff. It requires a lot. Alright, let me go ahead and throw in the spark plugs. Alright, go ahead and throw in the spark plugs. And then, what am I missing here though? Oh, I need to go ahead and put this stuff in. I think we should be ready to finish off the rest. Let me go ahead and throw in this exhaust manifold over here. Gonna do this as quickly as possible. All right, the most annoying part about this build, this is it right here. It takes so much time. It's so annoying. I don't even know why it requires all these valve rods and all that. To do what, really? To do exactly what, mate? It takes so much time. It's so annoying. I want an engine where I could just, you know, get my stuff in, get my rods in, turn it around, and just close it out. Like all of this nonsense. So tedious as well. Jesus, it is so tedious, mate. All right, at least I'm almost done here. At least I am almost done here. Last but not least, on this side, and then I have to go do it again on the other side. Go ahead and just put in the engine cover here, and that's it. I think this side is done. On to the next one. Alrighty, last but not least, on this other side, we're gonna go ahead and throw in the engine head, and the top should be pretty much almost done here. All right, let's go ahead and throw in this intake. Close everything up at the top here. Let's go ahead and put in the carburetor. All right, and go ahead and put in the base and our air filter, and close it. go. And then on this side, I'm gonna go ahead and throw in the spark plugs. All right, hopefully everything is fine here. All right, last but not least, and throw in that one. Exhaust manifold. All right, I want this to be a quick flip. Put it open on, alternator on, and yeah, I think I have everything this time. I don't need to be running around trying to get this and trying to get that. So I think that's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put these clips in. I actually always forget to put the clips in. So let me go ahead and try to cover that this time. I think that should be pretty much almost there. Do I have the chain? Yes, I do. Let's go ahead and close it up with the time cover. The engine is pretty much done here. There's not really much else to throw at it. All right. Let's go ahead and put the belt on. All right. Plug in the belt. And last but not least, the fan. Go ahead and screw that in. And to me, that's the engine done right there, unless I am missing something. I don't know, but you know, can always miss something. But we're gonna go ahead and go check that out in a bit. But right now, let me go ahead and join these over here. I'm gonna go ahead and get my wheels done as well. All right, go ahead and take that. And then what we do, throw in the suspension. We're gonna go ahead and put in the wheels as well, and call it a day. All right, while that's happening over there, I'm gonna go ahead and balance this bad boy. All right, gonna go ahead and check this out, and that's pretty much it. I think, yep, that's pretty much it. Now let's go ahead and take out the body panels, do some welding, and then everything else should be ready to go. Let's go ahead and take out the front lip there. All right, the right body windows, go ahead and take off that. Can I take off the wing or no? I'm wondering if you can go ahead and just take the wing out as well. Let's see if I'm not missing anything over here. All right, it didn't have the front fender. Let me go ahead and take off the interior. Whoa, at least it has the bench as well, so the replacement should be very quick and easy. Let's go ahead and take off that. I think that's pretty much it on that. All right, let's go ahead and spend some more money and weld this bad boy. Bring it back to life, mate. Take a look at that. All right, whoa, it seems like I'm missing. I left these at the front. Yeah, let me go ahead and raise this. All right, let me go ahead and check these out, and then we're gonna go ahead and begin our suspension install. All right, let's go ahead and begin our suspension install. It should be very easy because I do believe that I do have everything. So yeah, let's go ahead and get everything in. Throw in these rubber bushings. I always forget the rubber bushings for some reason, but this time I want to go ahead and try to get it right the first time. All right, let's get it in. Should be an easy install, plug and play. and get this baby sold. I need to make money so that I can build me another project, mate. Another to keep type of a vehicle still. I need that. Alright. Let's go ahead and plug this in. We're gonna go ahead and throw the wheel in as well. Yo, what the hell? I need to put the bearing, mate. Come on. Let's go. Alright. Last but not least, the caliper. And what am I missing to put my wheel in? Oh, this inner rod. Alright, let's go ahead and throw in the outer rod. Now I should be able to throw in the wheel. And there you go. Alrighty guys, so we are pretty much almost ready with the rear suspension as well. Let me just go ahead and throw in the last few parts that are remaining. It's not too much, which is pretty good. Yeah, I'm excited to see what this one is gonna bring. Pretty much all of the episodes that I've done so far is the cars that I have not done in this game yet, which is pretty cool. So I go in without knowing whether I'm wasting my time in terms of, like, you know, trying to rebuild these vehicles or not. But so far I've been able to make decent profit pretty much in every car that I have done. I don't know if that's by design or it's just my choices. I don't know, but I can't complain. Alright, let's go ahead and throw in the last wheel. And there you go. Now we can go ahead and throw in some of these miscellaneous parts. Alright. The rear muffler. Alright. And when we turn around, we're only missing the front exhaust pipes, but I need to go ahead and put that in after I throw in the engine. All right, let me go ahead and bring it down. All right, let me go ahead and go get my engine. All right, let's go ahead and take it out to the stand. All right, hopefully everything is all right. Let me go ahead and throw it in there and take this back. And I'm gonna go ahead and take this back to open up a little bit of breathing room here. All right, let's go ahead and throw in whatever is needed here in the engine bay. I still need to charge my battery. All right, I think I have everything, but we shall see. We shall see. Sometimes you think you have everything, but you actually don't. All right, let me go ahead and put in these fuses. Just throwing in there real quick. All right, it's not turning out to be a bad build at all, mate. It's turning out to be very cool, you know, very nice and sturdy. Very nice and sturdy. I think we started off the build with like 395,000 or something like that. So, you know. All right. In the meantime, let me go ahead and throw in my fluids. All right. Let's go ahead and throw them in. And then go underneath and put in the gearbox and the exhaust pipes, and I think we should be done. And then we can go ahead and go get the body parts that we need, and then we should be done. Alrighty, last but not least, we're gonna go ahead and throw in the engine oil. All right, I'm excited, guys. I'm excited that the build is pretty much over. Now I can get to do whatever I want. In the meantime, guys, let me go ahead and charge this battery here. It should be fine after. All right, what's left? All right, let me go ahead and raise this thing, hopefully one last time. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and throw in the exhaust pipes and the gearbox. Okay, almost thought I didn't have the gearbox there for a minute. All right, let's go ahead and throw in the starter and the drive shaft. All right, we are pretty much almost there. I think everything is done here, unless I'm a dumbass. I got to miss something. I don't know, but we shall find out very soon whether there's any other thing that I'm missing on this vehicle. But for right now, guys, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and go get some parts. Let me just go ahead and mark these right now, and then go ahead and go get some parts over here. Which are we building? We're building this road runner right here. I am going to need pretty much everything here. So let's go ahead and do just that and spend. That's the motto. Spend. There's no other way around it. We just need to spend. All right. The other thing I need to look at is whether I can start. I should be able to, you know, if I upgrade a few things, I should be able to fix my body parts or something like that. I don't know. But right now, guys, let me go ahead and put these body parts on. Just go ahead and throw everything in, and then yeah, let's go ahead and put the headlights as well. All right, go ahead and throw it in. The only thing I remember, it didn't have this front left door. Yeah, let's go ahead and plug everything in. Plug it in. All right, throw all of this in. The tail lights. All right, and let me see here. I don't have the plates though. I don't think I have the plates. All right, let's go ahead and put this in and throw that in as well. All right, I think fairly the car is pretty much almost done. All right, pretty much almost done. Now I need to go look for the plate. It's going to be a California plate. All right, and then we can go ahead and let's go back over here. Let's look for this California plate. I'm gonna get 2, and then we should be able to go to the interior section and get the bench, and then get these as well. All right, last but not least, let's go ahead and get the steering wheel. All right, I think with this we should be very much there or thereabout to finish off this build. All right, and there you go. I think the last thing I need to do here now is throw in the battery. Let me go ahead and just get this bad boy. It better be fully charged, mate. All right, there you go. All right, I think with that we're pretty much done, but let me go ahead and verify here and see if I'm missing anything. All right, I'm missing a fuel tank, a fuel pump, and the license plate. God damn, son, how the fuck did I miss a license plate? How is that even possible? I mean, not the license plate, but the fuel tank. All right. All right. I guess I need to go ahead and raise this thing one more time. Pretty crazy. All right, let's go. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and throw in this fuel tank and the fuel pump. And I think that should be it, guys. That should be it. Yep. That is pretty much it. We are ready to go here. All right, drop it down for the last time. All the way down, mate. All right, we're gonna go ahead and not waste too much time and go do some alignments for this. Alrighty, let's go ahead and do the necessary alignments and then get to selling this thing. All right. Let's go ahead and get everything tested. There you go. It doesn't look that bad though, still. Doesn't look that bad when it's fresh. Doesn't look that bad. All right. Test is complete. Everything else is checking out. All right, let's go ahead and do the wheel alignment. The wheel alignment was fucked up, mate. All right. All right, there you go. Let's go ahead and do the headlight alignment. All right, there you go. And then now we don't really need to take it to a dyno because everything is pretty much the same. So let's go ahead and take it for a paint. Alrighty, we are at the paint shop, guys. Probably I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it the original color because I cannot be bothered, guys. I just cannot be bothered. I think that's a factory color right there. We're gonna go ahead and keep it the same. Not waste too much time on it. Does it have any liveries? Let's see. Maybe we can change something. Right. Yeah, number 3. All right, we're gonna go ahead and paint it this way. Let's go. All right. I think I should have just tinted the car before I even left the the garage, but let's go ahead and just take it for a wash. All right, let's go ahead and do a little bit of detailing here first, and then we can go ahead and wash it for the last time before we sell it. It's looking absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take it back inside for a little tint. Next time I should remember to actually tint this thing before I leave. Jesus. All right, let me go ahead and check my tint tool. All right, gonna go ahead and tint this bad boy. That is proper. That is proper if you ask me. I'll tint it like that. There you go. All right, we are pretty much done, guys. We're gonna go ahead and take this thing outside to the sun. Alrighty, guys, so this is the build that we just finished. This thing was pretty rough when you saw it the first time. It was just outside right there. It was looking pretty rough, guys, but now it is looking absolutely amazing. Yeah, hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this episode. Let me go ahead and take a picture, mate. Alrighty, we are pretty much done with the car. All right, go ahead and get inside here real quick. Let me give it a rev. Alright, this bitch is ready. This bitch is ready, guys. This bitch is ready. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look and see how much this thing is gonna bring in. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Only a profit of 49. At least was close to 50k that I said I wanted, but you know, I guess I'm gonna need to live with this. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and sell this. It was just purely for profit, and profit we just made. Now sitting at 442k, and I still need to sell all of these parts right here. What am I trying to get some work for? I'm still trying to go ahead and sell all of these parts, so we could make another $2,000 or something like that. I don't know, but we're just gonna go ahead and end it there. So for now, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I'll catch you guys next time, man. Peace.